What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Christian and Christian's father, the internet has dug up the receipts for what's really going on between J-Lo and Ben. Y'all, if you haven't watched my old videos, it seems like J-Lo and Ben have actually been messing around for a while, even allegedly during his marriage to Jennifer Garner and all that other stuff. Now, forget all that, because I put that in a different video. It's actually really juicy, basically showing that Jennifer Garner went on her way to sabotage this relationship. And the more Ben leaned on her, the further away they got. But one thing that was interesting is this weird connection between Jennifer and her exes. Is Jennifer one of those girls that never stops messing with the ex? And also, we want to highlight how should we feel sorry for Jennifer Lopez and the divorce? Because it seems like whenever Jennifer Lopez is with another man, Ben Affleck wants to grab her away. But when he has her all to himself, he doesn't want it, okay? This could be why Jennifer Lopez was trying to get A-Rod's attention again. This is what the streets are saying. After Ben dumped her for the marriage, the only thing is Ben just bought a $20 million house, which oddly enough, J-Lo spent $20 million on her movie. This is a noun, right? Okay, so what insights can we found from this archived interview? Well, it seems like J-Lo was doing her usual, we have our heart and soul, so we're so happy to break up. But Chris Judd's father read her down and also exposed the fact that J-Lo was cheating with Ben the whole time she was with Chris. And on top of that, right? On top of that, throughout her marriage, let's get into this article, okay? Because this is actually really good. And it's really, really insightful, okay? They said, did Ben Affleck break up Jennifer Lopez's marriage? Chris Judd's father thought he didn't honor a married woman. Again, as you read this, keep this in mind. Every time, well, I guess Jennifer always states Latin, guys. She is Latin. But it's funny to me that Ben never wants Jen more than when another man has her. And her problem is always going back to this. But listen to how grimy she was, right? This article is from 2021. Jennifer may be back again, but as news reports, Jennifer Lopez enjoyed her trip to Montana with her former fiance, Ben Affleck. She had a great time with Ben. She's happy with him and enjoys spending time with him. Now, don't forget that around this time is when her and A-Rod were on rocks. Many people are saying that J-Lo broke up with A-Rod because he was in some girl's DMs. People are saying that J-Lo and A-Rod were all over the place. And J-Lo used that as a convenient excuse to leave A-Rod and go back with Ben because Ben had been messaging her and following her around the whole time trying to steal from A-Rod. Now get this. They said Ben and J-Lo's then trip to Montana in 2021 comes over a week after the exes were pictured outside her Los Angeles home in late April. On Monday, May 10th, sources told the Celebrity News magazine they were spotted riding in a car together near a resort in Big Sky, where Ben has a home. He was seen behind the wheel and J-Lo was in the passenger seat. Now, they said J-Lo spent several days with Ben out of town. They have a strong connection. It's all been quick and intense, but Jennifer is happy, okay? Now, they said they were engaged in 2022 and postponed the 2023 wedding days before it was set to happen, and officially split in 2004. Listen to this. But while their own relationship did not work out, did Ben Affleck also ruin J-Lo's marriage to Chris Judd? Larry Judd, Chris's father, reportedly blames Ben Affleck for breaking up their marriage. They said Chris and J-Lo were married from 2001 to 2003. They met on the set of her music video, and they were married in 2000. They were married in September 2021. However, 9 months later, they split. In 2003, this is Chris Judd's dad. That's Jennifer Lopez's second husband. Chris is still probably the best thing that ever happened to her. Chris is a one-woman guy. He wasn't ashamed to walk 10 to 15 feet behind her at a movie premiere. She was the star. His thing was to motivate her and keep her life in perspective. Chris said there were no problems, but I knew that there were problems. I said, give her some room. Maybe she'll come out of it. She didn't. She jumped in with the worst person she could possibly be with. He said that during the filming of Juggling, I thought Ben Affleck would honor a married woman and not just go right into the trailer. However, Chris Judd's dad says that J-Lo was infatuated with Ben Affleck from the start. and that she'd be happier if she just tell the truth. No one in our little circle is going to say one negative thing about her. I really feel sorry for her. He was also very angry at how Jennifer cast my son aside, like it was absolutely nothing. Since their divorce, it's been tough for us. We can't go a day without seeing her somewhere on TV and in a magazine. Now, in 2014, Chris himself did say that their breakup was very tough. He said, my privacy was breached. I was no longer a normal person. It was the circle. I think several people got arrested trying to climb up a mountain, trying to sneak in. We actually rented air sprays. He said, it's tough to be in the limelight, but when you're J-Lo, you sign up for that, You have to kind of take it and accept it and embrace it. Once you stop fighting it, it smooths itself over. If you try to keep privacy, it drives you nuts, and that's why people break up. Now, I thought that was so interesting at the fact that there seems to be a narrative that Ben is always around J-Lo, and every time she seems happy, he goes in to try to get her attention almost as a challenge. And when that doesn't work, when it works, he gets her and then he backs up. There's also some interesting things about her literally juggling people, even to the fact that it seems like they even juggled what was going on with Diddy. Now, mind you, this is what J-Lo was saying when she was messing around with Ben Affleck, according to Chris Judd's dad, and still married to Chris Judd. And Chris didn't know the marriage was over. I'm a very faithful person. If somebody had told me Ben's attracted to you, this is when people ask, like, how are you married? Because here's the other thing, I'm sorry. Ben and J-Lo ended up getting divorced before her marriage to Chris Judd was finalized. Tell me how, if you weren't messing with this man or even having an emotional affair, you broke up with your husband, filed for divorce, started dating Ben, and got engaged before the divorce was even over. She said, if somebody had told me Ben's attracted to you, I would have said, no, I wasn't raised that way. She also explained how her relationship with Ben Affleck was different from her previous relationship. She said, before it was almost like I had control of things, so I wasn't afraid to kind of be in there in the fire. The fire was far enough away that I can dance around in there. And this time, it was just smothering me and so hot. It made me afraid. Ben's bigger and realer than any of my other marriages. You just feel it. It's different, totally different. Anything from anything you've ever experienced. Yeah. Again, J-Lo, after that, said J-Lo and Chris have announced they resolved all issues arising from their marriage. The resolution was extremely amicable. The two will remain friends. Of course, that news broke just months after J-Lo wrapped up Juggling alongside her boyfriend, and soon-to-be fiance, Ben Affleck. That's where the cheating rumors came from. Again, you guys, listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is, but I think that maybe J-Lo isn't so innocent in this breakup, and neither is Ben. And it's starting to sound like Ben and J-Lo are two horrible, self-obsessed cheaters that keep their exes running in the background and always overlap. It seems like J-Lo treats all the men she's with like Ben treats her. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.